What's good, my beautiful baby K's? It's your girl Key, your favorite who's psyched on the tube, and we're back with another sugar production. As you guys can tell by today's title, we're going to be doing What's Next in Love. I know this is a favorite here, so I just wanted to do a refresher, okay? I did ask who it is that's coming towards your next in love, and it's going to be represented for those who you selected this pile with the Queen of Wands. I do think this is somebody that finds you to be very beautiful. They're very infatuated with you. I also think this is somebody that may be a voyager. They may have a thing for seeing their partner with other people. I think this is somebody here that for some of you guys, they might be, this might be a woman for some of you guys. Or this might be someone who likes to see women, you know, do things together, and they like to observe and watch. The song that I was getting for you guys is Takes Two by 𝒮𝓂𝓒 featuring Jeremiah. That's going to be like the theme for your pile. That was the channeled song. I think this is definitely someone who might be like, why do I feel like this person might have a certain level of impotence? Like this person may not be able to, if this is a masculine, they can't get it up. If this is a feminine, either they're a touch me eye, or like I said, they're a voyager. Like they like to watch their partner either do things to themselves or with other women. This is definitely the type of person. In any event, this might be someone who is, if you're a masculine watching this and you're homosexual or not, like it doesn't really matter. Like this is like reminding me of like, if you guys ever seen Beauty and the Black, this would be like Angel and Horace. Like Angel never slept with Horace, but Horace is particularly fond of Angel, and Angel just danced for Horace. Something like that is significant, where I just feel like this person just likes to admire you. This might have been somebody that you've caught just staring at you. Maybe they just always watch your stories on social media, or this is just someone who gives you sex eyes in like public and things of that nature. This person might have requested, you know, certain things from you, where me saying that to describe this person, and you're like, yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. I rarely do 4 or more piles on my channel, but I was called to do an additional pile for this particular reading today, and this almost was pile 4. I don't know what order on which I'll put it, so whatever pile this ends up being, it was meant to be included in this reading because it's for a particular person or group of people. Not everybody's going to resonate with this pile, so it might not be someone you know. It may or may not be someone you know, but it just feels like you'll know this person by these details when they come into your life, or, you know, either now. Some of you guys know who this person is. Sometimes some of you guys just don't. This person may be older than you. I can tell you that there's definitely an age difference. This person here may have something about them may be different than you. Like their complexion could be, there's a harsh contrast between you guys' is like age, complexion. Maybe even this is something that might be different or taboo for you. Like some of you guys, if you're a woman, you've never been with a woman. Some of you guys, you could be a homosexual man, and this might be a stud, for instance. Like there's some sort of taboo element to this person, this individual, where I feel like it's something that you haven't done before. But I think this person here, they're going to be very attracted to you. Like I don't think there's somebody, like, in spite of you not typically going for this particular type of person, they're going to give you the hots. Like it's going to be like a, I like this person. Like, you know what? Hell yeah. It's that type of vibe. This person's name might be like something regal, like Princeton Royal, like I was talking about, Angel or something like that. Like they may have one of those type of names, or they may have a biblical name of like a king or queen in the Bible. So this person's name could be Saul, David, something like that could be significant. Or this person could come from a pretty wealthy background. I think this person here, there's something about this person having some sort of like unique kinks. If you guys do like OF or anything like that, this would be like a client, okay, who just wants to take things to a different level. The reason I say that is because this hangman is supposed to represent, their intentions with you. And I think this person here, they may have like a shame kink. Like they just might like to, I don't know, like they might literally like to be domineered by their partner. So I'm thinking about that could be significant. If you guys are, how do I say this? Like someone here could be trans or something like that. Not all of you guys who watch this pile, but some of you guys, at least 4 of you, are. And I feel like this is someone who's fascinated with that, and they may have never went there with someone. Even if this is like a man, a masculine presented man, it just feels like this person has either never seen someone like you. Somebody here could be intersex as well. It's like something about you is different. Like they never interacted with something like that, and they're intrigued. And I think this is somebody that may have a exterior that suggests that they're more domineering or threatening than what they actually are. Like with this person being represented, I'm looking at this person in this Queen of Wands as the cat, and we know a lot of people have like bad omens when it comes to black cats, but they're really just cats, like they're no different than any other type of cat. I think that's just a myth that the white man made up, that everything inherently black is negative or dark or dangerous. But something like that, I feel like this person here, like if this is a masculine, I think this is someone that likes to be mistreated or talked to crazy. Like going back to Beauty in Black, like this is like what's his name, Vernon, whatever his name is, Vern, and Charles. Like Charles had his way with whoever he wanted, and no matter what he did, Vern just left him regardless. Something like that. Like this is like attracting that type of person, where someone wouldn't suspect this person as in being into these type of taboo things. It's not inherently just like a complete secret. It's just not something that you would just see or visualize initially when looking at this person. Like, okay, like, like typically my gaydar is really strong, where I feel like something about this person, yours could be too, like your gaydar could be strong, but like something about this person is like, I would never thought that from you. This might be someone that, for those of you who have feminine energies, this might be somebody that might have been a friend, likes to hang out, things of that nature. They might be connected to you through a relationship. Like this might be a homeboy and a girl, or something like that. This could be a homegirl that is in a relationship. And this person here, it's like this person would like to either see you dominate their man, or they want you to have your way with them in some capacity. Like there's something taboo about it with this hangman, where it's like they want to completely surrender to you. And it feels like this person here, they probably want you to like, something about this person want to be vulnerable to you. And I feel like they have something about their appearance that isn't all of that. Like if this is a masculine, I feel like he might be bigger or domineering on the exterior, but his penis may be small, and this is like reminding me of like going to like real world examples. What was the name of that white guy who watched his wife get fucked by like a black guy? It's something like that, where someone's secure enough to see or visualize something like that. This might have been someone that you did something like that with. Like this person is pretty taboo in nature, and their intention is to really surrender or to indulge in some of these desires that they have, that they may have suppressed, because they are so taboo and unique. It feels like this person finds you to be trusting. This might be somebody that has presented you with some sort of offer, because the Wheel of Fortune represents, why you're attracting this type of person. And if you guys look at this card, it's like a maybe later type of thing. For some of you guys, if you're still here, and if you're like, Key, this sounds like random, this might be somebody's like baby daddy. Like this might be somebody that you deal with when you want to. Like this might be somebody who is like, I was also picking up for you guys this power, like Amina Butterfly and like all of that jazz, like Jocelyn Hernandez, like someone that like, and that's the thing, Jocelyn Hernandez and Mimi had a threesome initially, and then Jocelyn Hernandez and Stevie J started screwing around behind Mimi's back 101. it's something like that where there's like this third party element in this person here. Like Jocelyn was constantly like like she threw a cup at like she was constantly beating Stevie J's ass. She threw like liquor on him one time. She was like, nigga, act like you know what the fuck it is. He's like, act like what? She was like, you act like you know what it is. Like something like this could be significant. Like this is somebody that I think has made an advance towards you, and something about you is like, but don't you deal with that person? Don't you talk to so and so? And they're like, but I want you. Like it's like this person here wants to just release themselves or surrender to some sort of desire that they have, and irregardless of what it may cost them. It just feels like something that they feel like they can no longer suppress. The Ace of Wands is representative of when they're going to come and make this move towards you. It feels like they're going to do it impulsively. It might be that they have already made this or presented this offer to you, and it's like whenever you decide like, oh, I want this, they're going to be right there, like easily available. You know, this Threes of Charm to me, it's not indicative of something where you will be on the outside, you know, as the third party unwillingly. This feels like something that you're satisfied with, it, that you will be able to see a situation from all angles. It says you may find yourself in a third party situation, but unlike most of these scenarios, this one might actually be pleasure. There may be a way to satisfy all involved. Like it's giving you take 9 to 5 on the weekend. Like, you know, like I really don't care if you have this and that going on. I just want this from you when I want it, and you can really skedaddle scram, you know. This connection, when I ask, it's headed in a direction in which suits you. It feels like that it's going to be something that's profitable for you, because I feel like this is going to be somebody that is they might pay to play, or this person might be very generous, and this person here, whatever this is, why do I think that this is some sort of taboo secret that they may, especially if you guys like do something in the sex industry, like, you know, lady of the night, or like clubbing, dancing, OF, you know, anything like that. Not all of you guys do that, but for those of you who, especially for those of you who do that, I think this is somebody that, I think this person's gonna be very generous with you. You know, something about taking you away from something, a certain type of life, because they want to be able to have access to you. You know, but I think this is someone who recognizes that you are going to open yourself to other people, but it just feels like this is going to be something that you're going to be able to grow and take more from the situation, because it's going to give you a certain level of leverage in dealing with this person. I'm not recommending that you guys hold something over somebody's head, but I don't think that they mind. I feel like that's part of the game with them. That's part of what gives them the thrill, is doing something that they subconsciously feel like is wrong to a certain degree. Like, The Seven of Pentacles feels like this is going to be something where I do think it's going to generate a certain level of stability, because there's this brick wall behind it, and there's this plant that's growing, and there's like revenue. Like this is like seeing the fruits of your labor. So this is like, this might be somebody that's successful that maybe you were plotting on, like, I can get out this game if I was to deal with so and so. Like, you know, are they green? Like, I feel like this person right here, you might look at them as like green. Like, I would do this with you if I felt like it for free. But if you're going to be very generous with me for funny, then for money. So absolutely, it's like that type of vibe. Like, all of you guys won't resonate with this pile, but a select few of you guys, like, that's the vibes. It just feels like this situation, or this is going into, like, whatever you water it or invest in, and I feel like you'll get something in return. I think this is going to be something so where eventually you are going to outgrow this person, just like this plant is going to outgrow this pot. But I do think that it is going to be beneficial for you until it isn't, you know, with the Seven of Pentacles being here. And I think that if it does break off, it'll be something that you disconnect from. I don't think that this person here will ever like discontinue having an interest in you. It just feels like, you know, this is something that'll be fun and thrilling and profitable for you for a certain stretch of time. And eventually, like I said, this will be something that you get bored with. I feel like already it is something that isn't really at the top of your list regarding this is something I really want for myself. This is just like, in this instance, if we were talking about Varney and Charles, you would be Charles in this instance. Like, you know, you can come fuck me when I feel like it, but I'm still going out tonight. I'm still going to go to the club. I'm still going to deal with whoever I want to deal with. If you decide to take me seriously while I'm in this energy, then that's on to you. It's on you. But I think that this is generally speaking somebody like, you know, Divine Masculine, if you guys are straight, this is somebody that they may feel like if you're still here, Divine Master. This is somebody that may feel like if I sleep with this person, if I give them more of who I am, maybe they'll respect me more, maybe they'll like me more. This is somebody that knows you in a connection, know you got this going on, and they don't care. It just feels like that's that type of vibe or energy. It's like somebody here is like, I don't know, they just feel like they got an itch that they just can't scratch. Like, this is somebody that is committed to being in a certain position. Like, I think the thrill of knowing you're in a relationship, like, I'm also picking up for you guys a song, like, that song by Escape, like, what was she saying? Like, oh man, what's that fucking song? That might end up being you guys' power selection song. Like, what was she saying? Shoots. Oh man. Fuck. Little Secret. She was like, seeing her in a room, she don't have a clue what's going on, something like that. Like, it's that type of vibe. I think part of that gives this person a thrill. Like, I know you're dealing with so-and-so, and I know they think that we're friends, but I want you. Like, I know that my wife thinks that I'm this straight, upstanding businessman, but I'm a bottom. Something like that, where it's like, or I know that the world looks at me as this strong, domineering figure, and, in reality, I like to play dress up, or I like, X, Y, and Z. It's something about that gives this person a thrill. And I think that for you, it's just kind of like taboo and fun because it's like so random. Like, I think what you gain out of it is, one, I think this person could be generous with you, but also I feel like it's just something like, okay, like, whatever it is that they're suppressing, I think this is something that you live out loud. Like, I don't care if people think I'm a hoe. I don't care if people know that I'm gay. I don't care if people know that I'm, gender fluid. It's not that big of a deal, but if you'll pay top dollar, or if you'll do the most to keep it as a secret, or to do X, Y, and Z, then whatever. Like, some of you guys could be like, I cheat on my partner all the time, but like, if you're into that, or, something like that could be significant. This might be somebody that, knows, like, I don't know, I could just see somebody here, like a divine masculine, like, knowing, like, for a fact, like, damn, I done told Shorty I got a girl, like, mad times. I done told dude I got a man, and it's like, why he keep trying to talk to me? Like, or don't you have a partner? I done reminded them about their relationship, like, you're married, you have a girl. It's like, don't worry about them. It's something like that. The sun represents how they're going to treat you. It feels like this person here, the part that's going to give you a thrill is the fact that you're going to be like, I can't tell you got other things going on the way you in my face. Like, Peter Gunz, the way he was playing in Amina Butterfly's face, and what's her name, Tierra, like, it's crazy. The way Stevie J was playing in Mimi's face, like, jumping on the couches, Mimi, and still, like, telling Jocelyn, like, I love you type shit. Like, that's crazy. Like, something like that, where it's going to be interesting to see this person just be so enthralled with you and in your presence. Like, I think this is going to be somebody that is going to, I don't know, somebody eating you up. Like, this person might be really good at giving oral. Like, this is like trade, and trade like this, like a lot of dick, something like that. Or trade is a bottle. Like, as an example, where this is like somebody, it's like, I think this person is going to tell you how beautiful you are all the time. And they're going to be very generous and very, like, affectionate. I think this person is going to be doing a lot of, like, bending over backwards to, like, please you. And with the sunflower here being here, I think this is going to be somebody that, the crazy thing about it is you're going to make this person smile so much. Like, so much. Like, this person here, because sunflowers grow really tall. And they're so big. Like, I don't know, I'm from Texas, so I've seen them. Like, they're big and they're tall. And, like, when it's not their season anymore, like, they blow their beautiful, like, petals everywhere. And the seeds get everywhere. And they're just so pretty, But I think this is something about that could be significant about this person's physique, or how they treat you, how they look at you. Like, this would be someone that, even as time progresses and things that change with your body and nature, they're always going to look at you as beautiful. And I think this person is always going to admire you. I also think there's going to be energy surrounding this person being like, I don't think this person here, it's not going to be like this person keeps you much of a secret. Like, in spite of And it might be this person partner knows, like their partner might be into this whole thing, or they might just be the type of person where like they don't leave even when they find out certain things. So something about that is just going to be like either the thrill of taking something from a certain type of person. I don't know. This isn't really my tea, but everybody's different. Like, it might give you a confidence boost because, for instance, this is somebody that is a celebrity. Let's just say, as an example, right? And they got the baddest bitches at their disposal, and they want you particularly. This is like if Boss Man D-Lo was actually screwing with Timmy Benson. If you guys, if you know, you know. It's something like that. Like, yeah, I know I'm the shit. Can't nobody tell me I'm not known, or you don't. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, you tell me how you like, especially if you're a trans person and someone's like, oh, you'll never be a real woman, and it's like being able to be like, you know, bitch, you told me I wasn't a real woman, but I got your real man. Like something like that. Like, it's something like, I don't know. I think that it is just this person here may even make you feel more confident who you are, because I think that there's certain things about you that I feel like they're going to allow you to express, and I feel like they're going to give you that, like, make you feel valuable, especially if this is something where you're in a relationship and you feel undervalued, or you feel like someone doesn't notice certain things, certain efforts that you put into yourself. This person will definitely acknowledge things and make you feel sexy again. Or if this would be a type of person where, for others of you guys, you're not in a connection and they are in a connection, or if this is just like a taboo like situation, how they're going to treat you with this sun card, it just feels like this person is going to be, like I said, very happy to see you. They're going to be very committed to doing things, to put a smile on your face. They're going to be very generous. They're going to be trying new things to try to see what are you interested in, what do you like, and what have you, to like put a smile on your face and to make your life easier. Like, this is somebody that might literally do a lot of things to gift you things, or to provide you with comfort, you know? And it's like being amused. It's like wearing something sexy when you guys are in public and you're around your partner and things of that nature. It's like shit, or with their partner, like wearing something that you bought them while they're out doing da-da-da-da. And it's like, you know, they know, but nobody else knows. It's like something like that could be significant. This is a very interesting pile. Y'all let me know how it resonates. But I gotta get on to the other piles. I love you guys to the moon and back and around the whole system. If you found any value in this content, please give me a thumbs up, like, share, comment, subscribe. It lets YouTube know that you find value in my content and that I'm good at what I do. Or without further ado, we're just gonna move on. Bye.
Good shit, right?
Stay tuned. The 𝒮𝓂 Minister will be back with more heat. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe.
What's good, my beautiful baby K? It's your girl Key, your favorite hood psycho on the tube, and we're back with another sugar production. This is a popular topic that I do on my channel, and it's what's next in love. All right, I thought it was good to do a little update. Okay, so without further ado, we're just going to dive straight into it. The Hierophant in the top left hand corner is going to represent who this person is. To be quite honest with you guys are going to have a lot of options at your disposal, many of which want to spend time with you and want to show you a genuine effort, how much they're willing to go to interact with you. This is like, you know, people really communicating, and it's like, you know, they're saying if they want to, they would. That's the vibe, you know. It feels like you might be attracting older people, or people that are more mature, people that are in a mindset to where it's like, I'm looking for my life partner. I'm looking for, you know, the one. I'm don't know why I'm hearing, I need a girl. I'm gonna tell you what I need. I need a girl that's gonna be my baby. That's that type of vibe. That's the energy in which these people that are coming towards you are in. Like, I'm recognizing the value of what love can offer into my life. And it feels like that you may have anywhere between 3 and 5 prospects that are seriously coming towards you. And there might even be 2 people from your past that might be lingering as well, that, you know, they might stall. Okay, people that have stalled you in the past that might be lingering in your energy, even if they're not making an effort to communicate with you. You might have 2 people in your past that may have hurt you. And I feel like that you might meet people that remind you of the best parts of these people, but these people are going to be coming or stepping differently or in a better way. I feel like that with this Hierophant man present, you're going to be attracting, like, this is the type of person or people that maybe well off in their career. I'm also getting individuals that they don't really care about the things that certain losers in your past made you feel like you were like less than for having. So like if someone made you feel like because you're hairy you're not attractive, these people aren't going to care about that. These are grown people that don't care about weight, or like if you're struggling, they're like, I have money for us both, that's not a problem, or whatever the case may be. These are people who recognize your value at the door. They don't have to put you through trauma in order to see said value. It's just like initially upon meeting you, like, I recognize the value that you bring. They're not asking you stupid questions like, what do you bring to the table? They're committed to showing you what can they do to offer you ease in your life, which is a wonderful energy. You're attracting these kind of people because with the Fool card being present, I think that you were in the past very generous and very kind, possibly to, like, how do I say this, like, opportunists. Like, you may have had like the wrong people in your corner. Some of you guys, you may have invested a lot, and maybe you're in energy now where it's like, it's my turn to receive. You learned the game because the game was spun on you. So it just feels like you're in a space now where you see how this Hierophant, she's holding her scepter, and she's like, at the snap of her finger, she can have one, come up or drop. It's that type of vibe that you're in right now where it's like, do I feel like responding to a text? Maybe, maybe not. Like that type of vibe. Like there might be people that are like, hey, can we talk? When can I see you? Like that's the energy that you're moving into, where people are going to be trying to schedule like actual dates, like meets, like more than just a sneaky link. Can you come to my house? It's like, no, like, can we have like, can I get to know you more? You seem fascinating. I like your vibe. I like your style. I love what you're talking about. Let's take this conversation from the messages to let's take a trip. Like you're getting into that type of energy. And I feel like that you are attracting partners that are more generous, okay? For a lot of you guys, you could have been giving and giving and giving and giving to people that didn't make sure that you had love or anything in return. Like, how do I say it? Like the scales weren't balanced in your previous connections or relationships. It just felt like that you went through a lot in the past in love. I asked these people's intentions that are coming towards you with the 9 of Wands. It just feels like these people look at you as someone who has a lot of options. That clearly is going to be true soon. But even if it's like from your perspective, you might be like, I don't take nobody seriously. Like these are just people who text my phone, people that want to talk to me, but I'm cool. It just feels like that there's a lot of people that may be interested in tearing down this tough exterior. They take it as a challenge and they aren't intimidated by it. It just feels like something where they look at you as being valuable and worth the effort. And I agree, with this 9 of Wands being present. I think these are people who, especially if you guys have this type of, you treat yourself or your sexuality, your sensuality as something that's valuable, and you're very reserved. Like, this is something that I don't just give to anybody. I don't give my time to everybody. I don't give my nookie to everybody. I don't give my, whatever the case may be. This is what makes you that much attractive or sets you apart from other suitors that may be attracted to them. And there's a lot of energy surrounding you are different. You leave a lasting impression on people. And I think that other people's intentions with you, these suitors that are coming towards you in love, is to see why it is that you do have this tough exterior. What is it that you're guarding and protecting? It must be valuable. It must be good. It must be the best for you to be this way. And it's like their intention isn't just to subdue you in the bedroom. It's more so just to be able to say, I knocked down those walls and I proved myself to you. That's what their intentions are with you. These people are coming towards you possibly soon. I would say that it might be on a Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday. Maybe within 2 weeks, you're going to start to notice an influx of partners coming towards you. I feel like some of you guys already have these things. Some of these people are already in your pocket. But some of these people you're going to meet through work. Some of you guys are going to meet these people. Like, it might be that through responding to texts or messages. Like, once you follow through with communications with people or meetups, you're going to start to notice that some of these suitors have more to offer than just conversation. I'm seeing it as both of those things. Like, it's like putting your leg out. She has these stockings on, these knee-high stockings. So it's like baiting people. It's like, oh, gonna just put something sexy on and go out today. You catch a few people then. Oh, I guess I'll respond to some messages on this dating app. You get some people then. I guess I'll scroll through my DM and see who I want to respond to today. You get some people then. It's like you go to work. Some people are like, hey, sweetheart, let me get your number. You really seem like a nice person. Let's continue this conversation later. You get some people then. It just feels like a little bit of everywhere at different times at different places. And it just feels like, some of these people, like I said, they're already in your energy. Some of these people, they're going to be individuals that you attract down the line. Some of you, I'm going to be honest, you might be on a date, and someone may catch you in a restroom, might be like, hey, I heard your conversation with old boy, old girl. She don't know what she got. Let me, slide you my business card. Or, hey, I see you with your loved ones, your family. I don't want to intervene you with your friends or whatever, but I just want to give you my card or give you my number. Is that okay? That's how you're going to be attracting these people. Where is the situation headed? Where are things headed for you in love? The Ten of Swords is indicative of that. I think that this is going to be a drastic change or contrast between what you are used to. It feels like that a lot of the pain that you endured in the past is going to be almost like a culture shock. Like, I don't know why. I just feel like you got tired of somebody's shit recently. Like, you basically kind of tell somebody, kiss my ass. Like, I'm tired of you treating me like that. I'm tired of being, like, undervalued. Like, I'm not going to be dealing with that no more. And with this Ten of Swords being here, it just feels like where things are headed for you in love, it just feels like it might get uncomfortable getting reacquainted to the idea of romance when you convince yourself that it might be an illusion. Like, once you stop wanting it, here it is. The Seven of Cups is going to talk about, for me, how you're going to be treated. And again, it's going to be different things. I feel like all these people, all these options, you're going to be trying to see what it is that you want to see. I'll read all of these cups to see, kind of get an energy or a vibe. One of them says, vomit in the bed. So one of these options, you might get to know them and it's like you're cool on the outside, but you might not be. I'm not sexually attracted to you. I don't see myself having your baby. I don't see myself really just looking at your face for the rest of my life and being okay. And they might be wonderful, because wine gets us there, gets us tipsy, make us feel good. All these options are going to make you feel good, but you're going to have your pick of the litter. Like, do I want this? Are you the finest in it? Am I settling? Could I do better? That's the energy you're moving into. One of these options is going to be like, have a really dark sense of humor. You and this person are going to bond off of that. Another one of your options is going to be somebody that they might offer you either a job, or they might be the type of person where it's like, how much you make? Okay, I can give you that for the day, call off type shit. Like, one of your options might even be that one of your bosses is like, I would like to take you out on a date. I find you to be attractive. Can I do da-da-da-da? Like, one of your options. Or they might be the type of person that, like, be careful dating at work, because some of the men at your job could talk. So if you send somebody some sexy pictures, just know if it's at the workplace, somebody else is going to see it. And your boss might end up seeing some of those sexy photos. So if that's not something that you want, let's avoid that. Especially if somebody's been in your face since you sent somebody some pictures. Just know that they've seen it. Just a tidbit. Whether you guys, one of these options is going to be super sensitive. And you might, what's crazy what I heard? I could tell that you're in touch with your feminine side. What you say? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Somebody please tell them who the F.I. is. Like, one of these people, you're going to be like, at first it's going to be like beautiful to be with somebody who's emotional, not afraid to be vulnerable. But after a while, you're going to be like, oh, like, you too sensitive. Like, one of these niggas might be a Cancer. Like, the other person, this might be somebody that might be really hell-bent, like, I really want to meet your father, or I really want to be, like, I'm serious about you. Like, somebody might be really trying to, like, take you to the altar real quick. Like, I know you're my wife. I know you're my husband. Like, I just have to meet the man behind you. Like, one of these people, you're going to be like, God damn. Like, one of them might be a kiss ass. Like, listen to your dad, or something like that. Another one is going to be somebody from your past. And you're going to be like, yeah, you're gonna miss me when I'm gone. Type vibes. Like, like you might feel like you're gonna have options. That's what this is giving. Like, options. One of these people might be, I don't know, you might get yourself overwhelmed in love with your word. It's kind of hard to find your favorite flavor or something if you're tasting so many. So if I give you a bowl of chocolate, right, and I say, okay, here's 152 chocolates. You tell me out of the 152, which one is your favorite? You might be able to narrow it down to 10. But it's gonna be hard for you to just it's gonna be very difficult after a while. And if you keep tasting them, all of them gonna taste nasty after a while, because you'll be like, shit, like, I'm chocolate out. I'm chocolate out. Something like that can be significant. One of these options, though, you're gonna forget about the other ones when you're with this person, because it's gonna be like you really just, I don't know. Like, it's gonna be hard to break up with these other people or leave these people alone, especially the ex from the past. It's like, you finally give me what I asked you for, but I don't even want this shit no more. It's gonna be like you get to the point where one out of like a bunch of your options is really gonna just take the cake, and it's gonna be like, damn, you know what? I really just forget about the time when I'm with you. I think that you're gonna be the one, like, but this is somebody that it might be hard for you to see this person's value in the midst of like juggling all these people. You understand what I'm saying? What's next in love for you? It just feels like that you're going to be able to have the opportunity to shit on somebody who hurt you. Yes, the motherfucker that, kept you at your disposal, that you felt like was a bad decision. Somebody is going to come back apologizing, wanting to make things right. And when you start back talking to this person, you're going to be like, I remember now why I stopped talking to you. You're just a bad communicator. Like, ugh. You just, no, I'm looking at you. You ain't even on that. He think he all that. It's cool when they do it. It's a problem when I do it. Fuck him. It's that type of vibe. This person here, you might finesse the shit out this person, But, and this person gonna be hurt. Like, hurt. You're gonna get in a relationship. And this person gonna be like, I thought he was working on things. I thought he was fixing things. And you're gonna be like, good things you don't get paid for thinking. And this person might be working on their body. Like, they might be super buff, super muscular. They might be real attractive, or, and I feel like at one point you felt like this person was like the pinnacle or the best thing you can get. The bee's knees out this bitch. And oh my God, like, it's just giving like, And I think this person here, they're going to try to kick up dust when you move on. And I'm not lying. Like, if I'm not mistaken, I'm feeling like this is the kind of a vibe. Like, how in a different world, when she's getting married, like, and when he proposed to her, he ended up being like, I don't think I'm making the right decision. So they both separated, and he got with somebody, seen her again. He was like, damn, I still love you. And then eventually she was going to marry somebody else, and he came and objected at her wedding. Be careful, because some of you guys, that might happen, where somebody might try to, like, an ex might try to disrupt a date or something like that, or a court arrangement, or because it feels like there's somebody that you really settled on out of all your options. Like, I think that this is what I need. I think this is what's best for me. I can see things flourishing between me and this person. And it's like this ex just is like acting like you pissed in their cereal, and it's like, motherfucker, you had your opportunity with me. Something like that could be significant. And I think this person here, they're not, I don't know how to explain it. Like, this feels like somebody that wants something after it's not available to them. And this is somebody I feel like you gave chances and chances and chances. So much time. Like, time is ran out. Like, this motherfucker here, they look young and immature. Their silhouette is an attractive silhouette, but in this background of this I moved on card, but when I look at this couple that's getting married, this guy looks like he's prepared to offer what it is that he's requesting from this person. So ultimately, you're attracting people that are more in alignment with you, and one of these suitors is better than the others, and it's up to you to use your discernment. But I think that and I think you can trust your own judgment, to make a sound decision moving forward. So with that being said, this will be your reading. I love you guys to the moon and back, and around our social system. If you found value in any of my content, give me a thumbs up, like, share, comment, subscribe, hit that bell button so you don't miss out on content like this. It lets YouTube know that my content is valuable and that you appreciate the hard work that I do here on YouTube. Thank you. Bye.
Supporting the channel is easy. Like and comment to say thank you. It's free.
What's good, my beautiful baby K? It's your girl Key, your favorite psycho on the tube, and we're back with another shoot production. Okay, I do have a couple channel names for you guys who select this pile. Somebody's name could be Sheldon. Somebody's name could be Lewis. I'm also picking up on Haley. I'm picking up on Ariel. And I'm getting George, Gerald, Cameron, Tatiana, Tyree, and Ferguson for some of you guys. So, and I'm also thinking like somebody here may have like a name like Jewel, Diamond, Pearl, something like that. Like, doesn't have to be, but that's just for some of you guys where that resonates. As you guys can tell by today's title, we're going to be doing the topic, what's next in love for you guys? And I'm just going to dive straight into it because, yeah. The card representing who this person is coming towards you next in love is the Emperor. It's in the top left-hand corner. I think this is going to be something about geriatric comes to mind. Someone here who might have health problems or they might be significantly older than you. I think this person here, they might not even be able to really just do it much. Like, I don't know, something like this person here, like they might be somebody that's dealing with other people, they like to spend their money on other people, but something about this person has an interest in you. This could be someone who, I don't know, I'm getting old money vibes. Either this person here, they come from old money, meaning they have had money in their family from generations to generations. Or this is somebody who's just old, who has money to offer for other things in advance. This is definitely my what's love got to do with it type of pile. It's like, this is someone who would invest in you. You know, they definitely want something in return, but you know, this is a sugar daddy that wants some sugar type vibes, you know. For those of you where you would be the sugar daddy in question, this is definitely like a sugar baby who, you know, they're about their bread. Like, the second the money goes, so do they. I think this is somebody where both parties are very upfront about their interest and what they desire out of the situation. I think that the feminine energy here is very attractive, very youthful. They could really take their interest and their expertise anywhere. And it just feels like, you know, if I'm going to be spending time with you and I'm going to do this, it needs to count. It should be worth it type vibes. From the divine feminist perspective, like, if you aren't going to be able to do and provide and pay the bills, I know somebody who will. And I'm not going to argue with you about it. And it won't be a buffer and it won't be any time in between. It'll be immediate. But a masculine perspective, it's like, I don't know if this person here has health problems or if they recently like health problems. This person might have gotten in some sort of accident that enables like the way they walk or something like that, or their posture. Or this is just someone here, like I said, they could be old. Okay. I do think there's somebody that might have a little bit of a slick mouth for some of you guys. Like, they might have some asshole tendencies. For some of you guys, this person can be from like Chicago or Detroit, New York, somewhere where the niggas are flashy and they don't mind spending some money. Like, somewhere where it's the culture for people to just do and provide and take care of their ladies. That's the vibe that I'm picking up on. This person here that is coming towards you in love, it feels like one strong, prominent figure. This is somebody that I'm looking at that is like, they might be under somebody's spell, or this person particularly could be an individual that, I don't know, I think this divine feminine is going to have this man whipped. Like, I don't know, I just feel like somebody that just listens to whatever this divine feminine says. Like, if you were a divine masculine, this is like somebody here that is, I'm not gonna lie, like, they gonna give like the wildest dream or like someone's exact fantasy type vibes. Like, for divine feminine, I don't think this person is going to be that attractive to you, but the money and the lifestyle that they can provide you with will be. The Four of Cups indicates to me their intentions with you. It's more so like, look past the fact that you could have better appearance wise and look at what I have to offer you to make you feel good. It feels like this person here, they want to get in your good graces. If you have rejected them or made them or expressed frustration with them recently, this is definitely somebody that wants to make amends in some capacity. This person here could want you to stop working. This could be someone that wants you to live a life that is dependent on them to a certain degree. For some of you guys, like, this is somebody that's like, because I don't know, this is like somebody that's like, come with me, I could take you away from this. I don't know. It's not saying this person wants to necessarily sell you a dream. It just feels like this is somebody that might have the means to do something, But somebody here feels like it's too good to be true. And I feel like it's fair for you to have certain concerns regarding your stability in the situation, because I do feel like it's somebody who's offering something that, in essence, in theory, it sounds wonderful, but sounds good. Show me the Carfax type vibes, Sorry, I take a sip of my water. So I do think this person is pretty thirsty for you, if I'm being completely honest. Your file is not going to be long. I can tell you that already, because it's very straightforward. I did ask, when is this person coming towards you? For a lot of you guys, it just feels like this person, I don't know if this is somebody that was staying with you in the past, or like providing you with certain level of stability. Some of you guys, this person here is married. This person here, something about this individual, like their partner might find out about you, and they might get kicked out, and they might be like, okay, let me make things right with you. For others of you guys, this is like a vibe surrounding. Somebody here could be getting out of jail with this Tower card. Somebody here could be, something about the person being in a hot seat. It's a conflict of some sort, or this person here wants to make things right. Now, for others of you guys, if the sugar daddy thing isn't making sense, this could be somebody that has trick tendencies. Like, this might be somebody's divine masculine. This might be somebody that somebody's with, but it's like someone here, like I feel like the divine feminine in this connection, like they're not as invested in the divine masculine. They might make more money than this divine feminine. Okay, something like that could be significant. And this person might be generous when they want to be, but it feels like this person here, they up the ante when they're in a doghouse, something like that could be significant when it comes to this individual. This tower, this person could have an E or an R in their name. They could have 2 E's, actually. First, middle, and last. I think this person's coming to you pretty quickly, though. Especially if some of you guys, you live with this person, or this is somebody that, they know where you work. They work with you. Like, this is somebody that I don't feel like this person here would have to travel the distance to have access to you. I feel like this person here may come towards you or interact with you pretty soon. Because I feel like there's something about this person has a sense of urgency, because they feel like you're either tired of them, sick of them, or it's like you could be with anybody else and they just kind of want to keep your attention. This connection is it's going to move and accelerate pretty quickly. I think for many of you guys, you're going to deal with this person and someone else as well. I think that this is going to be somebody that you're going to have a lot of control over regarding this dynamic that you have with this person. I definitely see this relationship being one that, how do I say this? Like, I think this is going to be a situation where the divine feminine is going to deal with this person and maybe have something on the side. And I think this person here, they might know that, but it's going to make this person try. They might get emotional. They might threaten to leave, but I don't think they're actually going to do it. I think this person here, they're just going to be trying harder to keep your attention, because they might feel like, well, you're only doing this because X, Y, and Z happened. If this X, Y, and Z didn't happen, then you wouldn't be considering other options, I don't know why, but like the way these men are wearing muzzles, it's like it's giving my way or the highway. Like, I could just see somebody telling somebody, like, shut up and just do what I tell you to do. And I feel like it's going to be the divine feminine. And I feel like the divine, how that TikTok, he better bark like you want it. It's giving like a motherfucker actually barking. Like, it just feels like, especially if somebody is like, it's just like somebody has a certain level of leverage over someone. Like, whether it's, I'm young, or in turn, and if you want this young ass, then you're gonna do what I say. Or it's like, I'm your employee, you're not supposed to be doing this for me. If you want me to shut up about this, you need to do this or this. Or it's like somebody knows too much about somebody, I could ruin your life. Or it's like, I'm having a baby and it's a boy. Like, something like that, where it's like being able to have their way. Like, I don't know. This is also giving like Raven energy. Somebody saying it could be Raven. I don't know how that's significant because, like, I'm looking at her at the top of this chariot and she got all this purple on, and I just see the divine feminine not being the nicest person in the world and the divine masculine not caring. Like, it just was come with the territory. Like, whatever you want me to do, I'll do it, you know? Oh, yeah. Why you're attracting this type of person, it just feels like for some of you guys, like I said, somebody here could be pregnant with this Four Swords being here. That's a hospital card. For others of you guys, this could be someone that you're attracting because you're not necessarily over a pain in the past. Someone else hurt you that you would rather be with, and it's like, I can never get that person to act right. That person's never going to give me what I need or whatever. So I'm just going to, like, it's almost like someone here is healing at the expense of other people. Like, you're going to pay for what Charles did to me. You're going to pay for what so-and-so did to me. Something like that can be significant, where it's like, I just see someone just being like, I don't know, I just feel like somebody here is just not over a certain level of pain or turmoil. And it's like somebody here is willing to help you get out of like a certain level of like pain, or help you to like see that right, like they're willing to be patient with you. And I think that for both of you guys, this provides a level of comfort and peace, you know. Even this divine masculine, like, this may be somebody that feels like, well, if I get the person in my dreams, if they're a little mean, I don't care. You know, this divine feminine is like, you know, it's healing for me, for someone to be able to love me for who I am, and I not have to be somebody different just to get love. Like, somebody love me authentically, you know. And I just feel like this is gonna be something that, like I said, is gonna provide both of you guys something that you desire, because neither one of you are gonna have to wear a mask to like maintain this relationship or this connection. I'm trying to think of an example where somebody's like harsh and the other person, they like it, they just deal with it. It's kind of hard for me to come up with an example right now. You know what this is like? Ayesha Curry and Stephen Curry. You know, as an example, like, that woman act like she hate her husband, but he love his wife. Something like that could be significant for you guys regarding, like, you know, this might be somebody that is going to give you like the life that you deserve, even if it's not something that you could. Like, somebody here may have like even like emotional chemical imbalances where it's like it's hard for them to, not saying I'm a doctor or anything like that, it's not for everybody, but somebody here, this divine feminine, may struggle as a result of certain trauma with getting acclimated or opening up or even feeling deep emotions for certain people, because it's like there's a certain trauma that I have a hard time like opening up or healing from, and I became this person to like cope and evolve. If you're the divine masculine watching this reading, you're going to want to watch my the Mass They Were reading. You're probably going to be drawn to pile number 1 in regards to this person, because it just feels like this is somebody who has to be this way in order to breed certain results. And this is all stemming from like a certain certain interactions that they had in their youth, you know. And I think that with this Four of Swords being here regarding why you're attracting this type of person or manifesting this type of person, whether it's intentionally or not, it just feels like this is going to be something that's going to teach you a lot about yourself in any capacity. And I feel like it's going to be a learning curve or a learning experience having this person in your life. With this person, like how they're going to treat you, the Nine of Cups is supposed to be indicative of that. I think this is going to be somebody that's going to be very generous. It's like, whatever you want, I'll pay for it. If it's, you know, like, I think this person is going to spoil you. I'm being completely honest. Like, it doesn't matter how much it costs, I'll handle it. And I think this person is going to be very mesmerized by you. This person here, like I said, they're going to want to have sex a lot. You know, like, this is somebody that you might not find this person as sexually attractive. You know, they might not be all of that to you. Or it might have been somebody that wasn't all that at first. You had to learn to fall in love with this person or to learn to like this person. But I just think this is going to be somebody where they go to work, come home. They go to work, come home. They go to work, come home. And they give you the money. Like, go shopping or whatever. Like, they're a very simple person. And I said, like, this bonus card, I hope my kisses are enough. This is supposed to be like what's next in love. It just feels like somebody here, like this masculine is way more into this feminine than she is him. Like, even if it's not a male female dynamic, it just feels like the feminine energy. And I feel like you're the feminine energy. You're not going to be as into this person as they are into you. And I feel like it's going to provide you with like a certain level of leverage and comfort, because they're going to treat you very well. And it's like you might feel like, I can learn to love you, it's safer for me to have this type of dynamic, because then I can protect myself. That may be how you perceive the situation. Not saying this inherently right. I'm just telling you what's next in love. It says someone is worried that their love may not be enough for their lover to be happy. They're wondering if they're worthy of the other's love, and this may be creating anxiety around a connection. So that's exactly what I was picking up on for you guys' reading. So if you found value in this content, all I ask is you give this video a like, even a comment, even if it's just a period or an emoji. It goes a long way. It lets YouTube know that my content is valuable, and it actually will contribute to the success of my channel. I've been at a certain level regarding my views and my subscribers for quite some time, and you could help this channel thrive just by interacting with the video. I love you guys to the moon and back and around the whole system. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.
Want to sponsor today's reading?
Check out the description box below for more details on how you can endorse the Trap Tarot Minister today.
What's good, my beautiful baby K, your key, your favorite who's psycho on the tube, and we're back with another Sugar production. As you guys can tell by today's title, we are going to be diving into the topic, what's next in love for you? So Act 2 is coming towards you. That's going to be represented by the Page of Cups here at the top left-hand corner of the reading. I think this is going to be somebody that... I feel like this might be a crush of yours. This might be somebody that you like. I think this is someone that might have been generous and flirtatious towards you. And I think that you kind of took, like, this is going to be somebody that they will, this might be future energy. They'll be generous and flirtatious towards you. And this might be somebody that makes you feel sexy. This person might have status. I think this is going to be somebody that, when you're by yourself, you might masturbate to the thought of this person. Like, they have a lifestyle, or they carry themselves in a sexy type of way. Like, let me handle so-and-so. They get things done. They're very proactive. You don't have to instruct this person how to do anything or how to be anything that you desire. They're just naturally that. This is definitely somebody that when you first impression with this person, you're going to find them to be attractive. I think there's something about this person may grab you or hold you that might be domineering or seductive. This person here might be someone that might be a social drinker, meaning they might like wine, or they might like, like this person here lives a lifestyle that it exudes luxury for a lot of you guys. I think this is going to be someone that you could see yourself like, you're going to be having thoughts like, what if I just pop up to their place in a trench coat with nothing underneath? Like, what would that be like? Or this is going to be someone who likes to do stuff like that. Like, I think this person here, they just like to surprise you with things that they know you enjoy. This person here may travel for work. They may be very busy. This person here might be hard to keep up with. And I think that in itself might be attractive. Like the way they handle their business outside of you. And the way that when they are around you, how romantic, because I do feel like this person here can be romantic. That's going to stand out. This person here, either this person is younger than you, or this is going to be somebody that when you guys are in the company of one another, you guys are going to be laughing a lot. Like, they might be silly. They might really be someone that, I'm hearing time is slipping away from me. You might feel like you might have been drawn to another pile as well. At some point, you might have been drawn to one pal and they came back, and then this is your pal for some of you guys. But this is definitely going to be somebody where it's just going to be like, oh my gosh, like, you're just so funny. This is like reminded me of Vampires in Brooklyn. Like how he just was able to get that apartment. He had like everything that she liked. He had it catered to the T. Like, he had original paintings in his fucking studio and things of that nature. Like, somebody just falls out of the sky and they're just so perfect, and it's casual, like very Casanova type vibes, very romantic, very calm. This person may have a type of voice that's very soothing, and it might be very seductive. I asked this person's intentions with you. I think this is gonna be somebody who knows they have good sex. Like, this is gonna be somebody that wants to put it, I'm put it down, you gonna fall in love. I'm put it down, you gonna fall in love. It's like somebody that knows, like, I know exactly how to hit your spots, and when I give it to you, you're not going to want anybody else to to have it. And I think this is going to be somebody, if I'm being honest with you guys, they might not feel as though it is practical for them to have like a relationship with a title, but they might want to do relationship things. They might not say that to you, or they might say it to you, but because they might feel like that, you know, maybe you can't handle the truth, maybe you can't. But I feel like their intentions is like, I don't know, like they might have a lot on their plate, but they kind of want to fit you in their schedule somehow, some way, is what it feels like. I think this is definitely someone that I think they want to give you more responsibility in your life, because I feel like having being with them, like it requires you to alter your schedule around theirs. Like, and I think that's what if you're with this person, you have to be careful, because once the cupcake phase wears off, you'll find yourself like cooking and cleaning and doing all these things, and it won't necessarily change the dynamic itself. And it might not be the dynamic itself is bad. It's just like you guys might not have a title for quite some time. It's like someone wanting to move in, you know, and do that whole thing, but they might not be ready for marriage, as an example. You know, there's something that you really, really want, whether it's a title, kids, or something like that, that they might feel like, I'm not ready for that step, but I can give you everything that comes along with that type shit. Like, that's their intentions. Like, this person just has a lot on their plate, but they're intrigued and they want you around, and they don't want to tell you, hey, I can't really give you everything that you need, because they can give you a lot, they can offer you a lot, but it just feels like with everything on their plate, it's just they kind of want you. This person's intentions is kind of to keep you warm until they can figure some things out. You know, it's not that it's completely outside of their means to give you what you desire, but they don't want to tell you like, hey, I want to play the field, or hey, you know, I work so much, it would be impractical to be in a relationship, or to post our connection is something that I don't feel like comfortable doing, or hey, you know, kids would totally complicate things. I'm not ready for that right now. Marriage would cost money. That requires planning. I can't really give you that right now. But it just feels like they want everything that comes with it. I did ask how they're going to treat you, though. The Queen of Pentacles tells me not only is the sex going to be good, they're going to be taking care of things, paying things. They might even put you up somewhere. You know, so it's going to give you, it's almost like giving you an offer you can't refuse. And it's going to feel like, you know what this is reminding me of? That movie, I forget the name of it. But I think it's Family Reunion, if I'm not mistaken. But the one where the girl gets married and that guy is like in cahoots with her mom, and he's very wealthy, but you know, it's perfect in the beginning, but he's crazy, he's possessive. You know, not saying it's gonna be like that with this person, but the lifestyle, take away the abuse and all that other shit, but like the lifestyle, this is somebody that is always working, always has all this other shit going on. And I feel like this person here, like I said, they might put you up in a really nice home, or pay your bills. They're gonna have really great sex, because I was getting a t-shirt by Destiny Child for your pal. Like, it's gonna be somebody you think about the sex between this person when they're away, and they might take flights frequently. They might go out of the country and do things to her. If you was to repeat to somebody else like, hey, my partner went out of the country with their friends and didn't take me, people are gonna be like, huh? Or hey, my partner's after the strip club, they left me home and I'm cooking and cleaning it, and they're out. People are gonna be like, huh, your partner go to the club every week, your partner's out every night or whatever, but you might be a little stigmatized, I'm not gonna lie, or a little whipped, okay? But I just feel like this person is a provider. Like, you're not going to want for anything in the company of this person. And I feel like they're going to, like, your maintenance and your upkeep is important to them. So anything that you need, because they know that their availability is limited, they're going to make sure they provide that with you. This person here may have a really nice home, live a really luxury lifestyle, and they want you to be a part of it. So it's like, if I'm living good, I don't want you to be next to me. You can't say you my girl and you not be living good. That's just what comes with this person. So it's not all bad. It just feels like this person here is it's a different world with this individual. They're coming towards you possibly at a time in which you might be dealing with other people, and they want to stand out as other options. Like, out of all your options, like, this person's going to be hung. Like, this person might come towards you at a time in which you might be a little feral. Like, I've been put up for so long, you know, I just really want to have sex, and like, this person might come towards you. It feels like a time in which you might be ovulated. It might be the 5th month of the year. It might be like the end of the year. It might have a 5 in it. So if you're watching this time which I'm recording, it might be this year. It might be on the 5th day. It might be the first week of a month as well that I'm picking up on. Or it might be that this person comes into your life at a time in which it feels like you have a lot of stressors. And I think this is going to be somebody that provides you with a lot of pleasure, separate from like the life that you live that is filled with chaos potentially. I did ask, where's the connection headed between you and this person? I do think that you and this person, like I said, are going to have really, 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 really good sex. And although you're going to be dickmatized, also as an example for some of you guys, it might not even be a dick involved, but even though you're going to be really enthralled with their sex, let's put it that way, they're going to be also really enthralled with your sex. I think this is going to be somebody that's going to help you express your sensuality on a broader level, because of like how this person provides. That's going to unleash a certain level of sensuality with you in general. And I think that you and this person are going to go through, I think this is going to it's going to be like a nice little fling you and this person have. I think that with the Ten of Cups, why this is something that you've manifested, I think that you deserve pleasure in your life. You deserve someone who makes you happy. You deserve luxury. And I think this is going to be something that provides you with just that. I did ask, for a bonus card, and that's represented by the Wear My T-shirt card. That says someone finds you to be incredibly sexy and nothing more than a T-shirt. They may even fantasize about you wearing their clothes. Of course, they're hoping that you'll be wearing much less. So again, this is somebody that wants you like in their home a lot. This might be somebody that brings you all the way to their place. You're in a penthouse. You wake up, they're not even there anymore. They're in the office. Like, okay, did you ask me if I had to go to work? Did you ask me what I had going on? Like, this person's lifestyle, like they might wake up really early in the morning. Like this person here, they might be someone that wants you to be more active. Like this person might ask you, do you want to go to the gym with me? Do you want to go out to the dust? There's some stuff where you just want to sleep in, and it's like this person's lifestyle is so different from yours, and you want to get acclimated with it, but it just feels like, and this person doesn't mind you being different than them, and I want to go to everything they do, but at some point you might feel like, well, I'm leaving this person space and opportunity to meet other people by not being around this person. Not saying they're inherently a cheater, because I don't feel that energy or that vibe from this person. I don't feel like this person here wants to juggle you. They have too much going on to do that. But it just feels like this person here, they just have a really full plate. Again, they are, if it's a classic case of if they wanted to, they would. This person does want to incorporate you in their schedule, and they're going to make time for you. But again, their time is limited, and they just kind of feel like the only way I'm going to be able to spend time with you is if you're here with me in a space to where I am commonly. At some point, I have to come home, and if you're home, that'll make it easier for me. So something like that could be significant for you guys. So if you found value in this content, give this video a like, share, comment, subscribe. It lets YouTube know that I'm good at what I do, and it also provides me with the opportunity to flourish in the channel as well. So that being said, I love you guys to the moon and back and around the whole system. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.
Try the psychic hotline everyone is raving about. Text Pinky5 to the number on the screen to redeem 15% off your first purchase.